Hey guys, so I wanted to come on real quick and do a little answer a question on what to do if you mess up during a song while playing around people. And you know, if you're on your own, it's not a big deal, and if you're with family, maybe it's not a big deal. But sometimes if you're on stage and you're playing a song, and especially if it's really quiet and the piano is the lead, and if you mess up, what are you supposed to do? And while I'm going to be talking and giving you a tip, I think a fun thing would be is if you could please comment and tell me your most like embarrassing moment on piano, and I will share mine, and then I'll get into what to do when you're at the piano and you happen to mess up. So for me, I was playing piano on stage, and it was the really quiet part, and I just remember that feeling when I pressed on the wrong note of the key. So I was playing in the key of E, and instead of pressing on all the right note in the key of E, I pressed on the completely wrong note, and it was so embarrassing because it was really quiet. My piano was leading, and I totally messed up, and so this was a while back. So because I messed up, I lost track of the chords. And so because I lost track of the chords, I I couldn't keep playing. So I literally stopped playing. And it took me like a couple of seconds to kind of like figure out where the song is, and then I started playing again, and it was so obviously embarrassing. I think every musician has like a growth that they go through. Um and we go through like mess ups, and that's how we learn. So if you have an embarrassing story, share it with me, but I'm going to show you what to do if you mess up. And hi Victor, I said hello to you. And yes, I will show you how to use the sustain. My daughter actually came here, she's in the studio with me. I'll show her. Say hi.
Yes.
She said hi in Russian. Okay, so one thing. Oh, Michael, that already happened to you. Okay. I know, and I think it happens to the best of musicians, and that's how we learn, to be honest. Like where you stop and you get really embarrassed, but then you keep going. So I'm gonna show you what I do, and what I do when I mess up is I pretend like nothing ever happened. And that is what I want you to do when you mess up. Pretend like nothing ever happened and keep playing. So that's your goal. Your goal is not to draw attention to the mess up. The goal is to draw attention to the good parts and keep playing. Because I think if you stop playing or you make this kind of face, like, a lot of people, they mess up and they're like, they make that like silly face, and the whole audience is like, oh, that was a bad mess up. So if you mess up, just like keep going. You can even close your eyes and pray and pretend like nothing ever happened. And when you do that, it's hard for people to use it as a distraction. Whereas if you messed up and then you're like, you look at your other group members and you're super awkward, that is like the worst thing that you can do. And I actually talk a lot about this in the piano ministry course, like how to work together with band members, because it's a challenge, So I'm just gonna show it to you at the keyboard real quick, and I'm gonna show you right here. I'm gonna flip the camera. So for example, if I'm playing in the E, key of E, and I press the wrong key, like, I just pretend like nothing ever happened. So I'm gonna show it to you again. So I hope that kind of shows you. So I'm not gonna end on that and stop and figure out what to do next. I'm just gonna go right back to regular playing. And then I think someone asked how to play sustained chords. I know there's suspended chords, and that's when you have an E, and here's E suspended. That's my daughter playing. here's regular E and then suspended. So this is a suspended E, and then this is, suspended 4, and here's suspended 2. And this is E4, E2. So I hope, yeah, so that's just sus, yeah. There's sus 4 or sus 2, and so I just showed you both of those. And that is it. I hope this helped you next time if you ever mess up and you are not sure what to do. Know that you just have to pretend like nothing ever happened. Your face has to look as confident as it looked the minute before, and you just have to keep going. Like, that is the best thing you can do. And again, I talk a lot about this in the piano ministry course. If you are like serious and you want to excel in this gift that God gave you, that is like the perfect thing for you. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. I'll link it down below. And oh my goodness, that is so nice, Victor. So I got one. Oh, while playing along with a soloist, she changed her note. Oh, so Pablo, you're sharing your story. I just couldn't find her note because she actually went back to the original. That is really interesting. I know, I think when playing for soloists, it's kind of like challenging what to play. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go because my daughter really needs me. It's been 6 minutes, just a quick little live, and I hope you can join me next time. Bye.